Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Another episode of Factorio is coming at you with the Warptorio mod. Yeah. I thought I had something more profound to say, just yeah. Stuff is moving very nicely. Over the last episode, we've been actually able to get oil, which has been an absolute treat. Been able to get a couple of things finalized here. Oh, I went the wrong way. I'm still going the wrong way. No, wait. Oh, I add so much stuff, and then I completely forget where the hell it is. And that's going to be a recurring theme because I'm going to be changing where stuff is again as well. I don't need more sulfur. That can just chill out for a while. Oh, excuse me. I have an active belly this morning, making all kinds of noises. I don't have tier 2 mods, do I? No. That's fine. Yep, I switched it. I really don't want to rely on external sources of water. 358, that's not bad. 1278, that's really not bad. And that's close to water. I think we'll be here long enough to justify it. And then hopefully this might be the last time I have to bric-a-brac around with water. Okay, I need to pay a little bit of attention here. That's no problem. If they were accompanied by a bunch of mediums, that would be an issue. And these guys are having just a really bad damn time with cliffs. Which is hilarious. Highfalutin and hilarious. Let's get 3. 13, 9, 12, 11, 29, 18. One of these mines takes care of everything I was just getting a moment ago. Not mines. Pump jacks? Pump jacks, right. $16, yeah. Hit all this up, yo. We might actually be able to sit on a pretty healthy surplus of oil for a while. Nope. Don't touch my stuff. We'll float on water for a while? I mean, oil would... Oh, wow. Oil absolutely floats on oil. Oil absolutely floats on water for a while. That was a funny thing I just said. If I can get a little water, that'd be cool. Good. I might as well. It's right here. Let's take a look at our oil reserves now. Like, are we looking pretty good? 3 of the refineries are running. That's a good sign. Not consistently, but that's okay. Let's do a little inventory cleanup here. Oh, I actually might have some surplus iron. Who would have thought? Not trying to sterilize the inventory, but the problem is if I need something specifically, I can just run here, as opposed to farting around with what's up there and be like, well, where's the stuff? Aw, man, I gotta parse all this other crap out of the way. Cool. Next, yep, let's go run some errands. This needs to be iron. Cool. That needs to be copper. You're already full. Whoa. That worked. It's amazing how easily you can move entire inventories with very little effort. Now that I said it that way, it's also kind of terrifying how you can move entire inventories with very little effort. I can't tell you how many times I've completely screwed up my inventory by dumping a bunch of crap into, oh, let's say, a train loading station that was currently loading, and now everything I have is spread across 3 cargo trains, or cargo cars, or whatever, and now, toot toot, I just jettisoned my stuff on the other side of the world, because the train left, and I gotta chase the train, like, it's, what would that be, like, Benny Hill? Benny Hill stylized? Yeah, probably. Okay, there's that. Let's go topside, dump off some iron. Ah. Copper and... oh, I probably have a boatload of steel ready to party, don't I? Yes, I absolutely do. Well, we got all that sifted out pretty quickly. There's steel, there's copper. We have a ton of ammunition ready to party. I'm going to grab just a little more. Just a little more. We're doing all right. We're still getting water. And we're still getting oil. They really want to attack down there. But they freak out because of how much pollution we're kicking out up here, maybe? And they're like, yeah, okay. I don't know, it's kind of weird, kind of funny, kind of cute. Kind of weird. Let's stick with weird. Yeah, see them darting down really quick for a moment? Either that's a pathing problem because they're running into the idiot in front of them, or something, but I think that's weird. Okay. How's blue science looking? Yeah, not great. How much is this? Oh, it's 2 reds, 2 greens, and a blue. This is a little more of an investment than I had originally thought, but that's okay. It's not really a big deal. We'll work through this stuff eventually. Just gonna have to exercise a little bit of patience. I'll take all that, thank you. $642, 102. Cool. How much AP do we have down here anyway? 192? Yep. Actually. There you go. Plenty more where that came from, my good sir. Plenty more where that came from. If you play your cards right, I'll slosh you all the ammunition you ever need. There we go. That'll keep all those machines plenty busy. And it's red belt, so even though I pulled it all from, like, literally one side, it's all going to get around pretty quickly. And actually, because this is slower, this actually staggers it kind of nicely. I actually kind of like that. So this big bunch up here actually staggers out pretty well. So the same thing will happen here. This is a very dense and thickened area, but there we go. See, it staggers it out a bunch. So it probably guarantees there's at least like 2 or 3 magazines somewhere on the line, as opposed to on a big chunk of the line, there's nothing. And on a big chunk of the line, there's all the ammunition, right? That's kind of the take. That's kind of my take. You're still pulling in smeltables. You're still pulling in some amount of coal, which is excellent. Even if I'm not going to net a bunch of extra resources in terms of coal, I just like to have it coming in. We're still looking pretty great, though. How much do we have? 52k. Very nice, very nice. I'm going to snag that. Thank you very much. We'll definitely get this research completed by the end of this episode. At least I'm certainly hoping so. Warp boiler floor water. cuts out another big chunk of stuff I had to do manually. How's oil? How's that storing up looking? Oh, we actually have a bit of excess. Look at that. In excess. What else do I need oil for? Batteries, explosives. Yeah. Oh, solid fuel. 12 megajoules. How much fuel do we get out of coal? 4 megajoules. So it's 3 times more energy dense. I don't think I need to do it because I've got so much coal, though. If this were reversed and I had a lot of oil and not a lot of coal, that might be something I'd be a bit more interested in. But the good thing is it's an option, right? Kind of chuckling because I sorted out all that iron and then I just went upstairs and completely annihilated all our reserves. Yeah, we're looking really good. I could probably sit here for a good long while. 17.9. So let's see here. Now fuel for your flamethrower. This is definitely an oil planet. Not a coal planet. So the other one, this planet was teeming with life for many millennia. Oh no, this one is this one. What's the other one? What's the coal one then? Usual critters, heavy aroma, warp reactor surges. Oh, I can't scroll up anymore. Rats. I forgot what the coal one. Static is copper. The loud clang is iron. Been here before is heavy pollution. Heavy pollution. Oil world. I'll have to figure out what the coal one is. I'll know what it is the second I see it. We should probably scoot. We'll still have 6 minutes. Yeah, this is gonna take a hot minute. Water's looking good. Oil's backed up for a while. Yep, we're starting to get an excess of petroleum gas, which is awesome. Using that phrase a little too often, I'm noticing. But I'm excited. I'm excited. I am in awe, truly, of how far we've come and everything. And I'm really enjoying everything. So I'm not using the term poorly. I'm just overusing it, probably. Yeah, definitely. Definitely overusing it. Definitely. I'll take all that. You can have this. And I know you're going to want a whole pile of this. Very good, very good. Okay, how are the miners doing? They're probably doing nothing. Oh, they're pulling a little bit in. Pack them up. Just get them all wrapped up here. Cool. Yeah, there was, like, no other resources here. Oh, wow. 4,000, yeah. So this is stone. 300,000. That's not bad. I don't see anything else, though. Staying here would be a death sentence, considering I can't use any other resources for anything else. I can't turn oil into iron, so... like, that's a thing. What we're going to do is we're going to kind of slowly consolidate. I want to get as much oil as possible, but I want to start, you know, tightening up a bit here. How close are we to the enemy? Quite close. Just blazing through this. 33 kills, 25 kills, hundreds of kills. That's nuts. Whew. Sip some coffee and watch the carnage, am I right? Main base is okay? Yeah, hella. Just because I'm curious. Cool. Yep. I won't need to concern myself with oil for a while. Only because I'm not really consuming it. I'm not using it for a lot of products I could be. One of the things that I could really get into is lasers. But the problem is I don't want to oversaturate my power grid. I don't want to put too much of a dependency on that when I have to choose between defense and production. So we'll be staying with the regular turrets for a while, I think. 200, 3, okay. There we go. Very good. Very good. Let's go get oil. 2 minutes. We have plenty of time. We're in no rush. But I'd rather be on this side. You know, pack it up too early rather than risk the whole business. Okay, this is where this is going to get a little dicey. Cool. And then that's just going to be there being there. I can't mine it and warp through it at the same time. So, yep. That's going to get destroyed. Look at this. This is nuts. They're running away. Maybe they're going to go form up a new colony. Was it from Starship Troopers or whatever? Only good bug is a dead bug. Something like that. I created a Discord bot a while ago called the... What was it called? The Federal Network or something? Because that's from Starship Troopers. And like a couple of times a day, it would just randomly generate some text and then finish that text with, "Would you like to know more?" And it would just put it in the general chat of Megacycle Entertainment's Discord server. It was really cute. I'm absolutely thoroughly out of green because... yes. Usual critters, but something is missing. So the something is missing... oh my. Hello. We got some resources here, though. I don't think I need stone. I don't think I need coal, so this is going to happen. Oh. Little kite in action, maybe? Cool. That was a little sloppy on the draw, but we got the job done. So same thing that I've said before whenever you're going to use turret creeping as a strategy. You throw down the turrets with the intention that they're going to be attacked and most likely destroyed. Assume that the first, depending on the density of the nest, let's say the first 5 are just waste. Just assume the first 5 are waste, and then after that you'll actually do the damage by piping in. That's hilarious. By piping in the ammunition you need to get the job done. Okay, so copper. This is moving very slowly because I don't really have enough stuff to smelt. have enough stuff to smelt. How much water we got? Almost empty on the water, but we're almost to the infinite water supply. Super excited. This is great. Oh, another nest. If I super duper cared, we could super duper go out and clear out some nests, but none of these places are permanent. I'm not going to be here for a long time. I'm here for a good time, you know? We also have 100 megajoules worth of energy, so even if we run out of water, 13 megawatt consumption. Oh, I guess adding all that oil stuff really took a bite out of it. $99. Come on, we're so close. Excellent. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. No gift horse in the mouth, right? There you go. That water is done. This is all done. Now, what I will do is I will keep the right side as water. Because there's going to be other processes that require water, isn't there? What's a good example? Concrete is an example. I don't think it's a good example, but it is an example. So something like that, right? Wait, I'm missing something here. I'm missing a lot of something here. Cool. We now no longer have to concern ourselves with water ever again. Now, if this expands out, there was a boiler room expansion. There's also a water expansion. Oh, okay. So that'll increase the size of that. Neat. So right now I've got... Okay, that's actually, you know what we could do? Let's save ourselves a lot of brains. Cool. That is very neat. I like that very, very much. That looks a little better. A little more neat, right? I like neat. Doesn't have to be completely uniform or... I don't know, incredibly efficient or anything. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for neat. Does it work? Yes. Does it look kind of good? I mean, it's neat. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm aiming for. Perfect. Perfection. Okay, there's that. Super cool. I don't have to worry about water anymore. I'll actually take that back. Yeah, this mod pack has made me very, very, very friendly with my control key on my keyboard. Oh, yeah. For sure. We're all running. We're finally working through some of this military science. Stuff's feeling really good. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Oh, there's some oil. Yeah, let's go get it. I'm gonna be here a while, I guess. There's plenty of resources for us to grab. Oil isn't a critical necessity right now. But now that we just solved water... I make it sound like it was like... Archimedes and Plato were striving to solve water. Like it's It's this philosophical debate that's never truly been rectified through the ancients. Many an epic had been written to solve the emotional and ethical quandary of water. That's what that sounds like. Which sounds dumb. Okay, cool. How much are we getting here? 16, 7.9, 7.8. That's plenty. More than enough to keep the lights on. I'm cool with it. Boop. Ba-doop. 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 Weapon shooting speed. I don't have anything else after that. I'm good on military. I think we're good on military for a while. Warp factory floor would be cool. Warp pocket dimension would be cool. My gosh, this stuff's expensive. A boiler floor upgrade itself would be cool. A platform upgrade. We haven't seen one of those in a while. Oh, yes. Harvester floor and... where's the east-west? There you are. What do you need? Mining productivity. Okay. Let's do the west-east thing, and... That's the boiler room. Harvester. Yep, let's do that. That seems cool. We'll do all of that, and then I think we'll move on to the factory floor, and then I'd like to start rebuilding again. Right? We'll rebuild again the... Okay. The science bits, I think. Never mind. Almost? Come on. I don't want a ton of yellow belt. I just want some inserters, man. You know what? I think... This worked last time? There we go. Okay. Not as fun or efficient or whatever, but it works. And for the love of all that's holy, please do not make... circuits. That's better. Okay. Gears I don't mind. Circuits I do mind. Because there's a strong chance I'll have a bunch of leftover crap. Like wires and whatnot. We are out of engines. I should probably go fill those up as well. I need steel. Need iron. That stuff hasn't really been touched, the red belts, because I haven't really been using a lot of belts. That's actually one thing, because I don't have a lot of buildable space. I find that I'm not, like, doubling down and tripling down on belts, which I usually do. I just don't have the room. I don't have the available space for me to do that. Copper is an issue. Dust that off in there. Nope. Okay. Approved. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Everything's backing up nicely. How's oil? After a while, I don't think I'll have to pay too much attention to it anymore. We're bringing in enough to keep the lights on. We have a fair amount of petroleum gas queued up, so oil also not a big issue anymore, which is grand. Are we on coal in some of these? 37, 36? Cool. Take that. Oh, we're looking amazing. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, we were 10 plus 5. What are we now? 10 plus 8? Ooh. From a 50% to an 80% increase. That's amazing. And, of course, we're starting to get conga lines of fools. All small, no medium. All small, no medium also sounds like a weird food order. And then I'm thinking of what? San Andreas? A number 9. A number 4 extra dip. Just whatever. 2 number 7s. I don't remember the order. But yeah. Let's get out of here. We're gonna find conflict anywhere we go. So I'm not super duper in a rush to get to place. Oh, wow. 2.6 million. How long is this gonna take? Times, 60 seconds. Ugh. Terrible. Terrible, terrible. Alright, what else do I want production-wise? Inserters I'm just pulling off of the line, so I don't really see that super necessary for me to really manufacture a ton of. Modular armor. It does do better. Physical damage is the same. More fire resistance, more explosive resistance, more acid resistance. It also comes with a 5-5 grid. I don't have robotics. I wouldn't mind literally one mobile roboport, whatever that's called. I keep forgetting. Moboport? Trying to mix mobile and robotics port together. Anyway, there's nothing really I have to do on the construction side or anything right now. So it's actually cool. We have a nice little slump at the moment. Once we get the harvesters upgraded, we'll have to do some rejiggering there as well. This feels good. I like the turrets in the middle, but I'm sure we're going to get to spitters pretty soonish. So, want to be prepared for that. Want to be prepared for that. Want to be prepared for that. Say what? Be prepared for that. I could move this down here. We're going to get another upgrade soonish, though, so I don't really see the point. This is all moving so beautifully. I don't know what else to change. Like, we've been changing stuff constantly. And right now is a time where I don't have to do stuff. I'm kind of a little bit at a loss. If I'm really honest with you right now. A little bit of a loss. I don't really care about that. Just make sure all this stuff is patched in and cleaned up. I think we already have a ton of green circuits down by red circuits. We're also soon to get a boiler room upgrade, so I'm not really super feeling like messing with my power grid either. Oh, I'm out of steel again. Out of the steely dealy. Ramping up steel production would be good, but I also need to ramp up iron production. Every time I say, like, yeah, we got a good amount of stuff, like, iron is never a thing we have a good amount of, it seems. I have a box and a half of copper, which is neat. Just still cranking out bricks until the end of days. Oh, are they going for the uranium? Kind of? No. That was a perfect time to sit back and enjoy a warm beverage. My hot beverage has evolved into a warm beverage. Which is not the evolution chain I wanted that to go down, but that's okay. Look at that. I don't think we could have made it this far with regular firearms. Actually, maybe we could have because we're still just fighting small biters. It does take a while for biters to evolve. So I don't think we'll warp into a world and behemoths will happen. We might warp into a world and big worms might happen? Question mark? I'm not really too sure if you can flash evolution like that. If you just, boom. Everything's ultra evolved now. I don't know if it'll work that way. This is the... I think... How many episodes are we in? A dozen maybe by now? This is like the one time I've got like nothing constructive to say. It's actually it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Not gonna lie. Still flashing through iron like it's no one's business. Oh, we're good on sulfur. We're good on red circuits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And this, if I put in 2 of these, productivity 8%, so we need 10, 12, 13. 13 transactions would get me a free output, which I think is very worth it. So let's work on that. That's something I can just be handcrafting all day, all night. Without much of an issue. I'll take all that. So I need 13 times 2 is 26. There's 10, there's 20, there's 5, and there is 6. With the energy savings we're still getting from our mains from this guy, I say we're doing pretty alright. Yeah, 2.7. Yeah, what was it before? 5.7? 5.6? 5.6, I think. Sorry, nervous knuckle cracking. Pollution plus 10%, that's fine, because energy consumption is additional as well. If anything consumes energy, it creates pollution. At least that's what I understand the system to be. No matter what, if it takes in any amount of energy, it generates at least a little pollution. Some other stuff will generate pollution in addition to that. Again, that's how I understand it. So you can't have a completely clean and clear energy neutral base. You just can't. The game is designed that way. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. But just an important thing to note. Good. Yeah. It's kind of the waiting game. All of the research facilities doing their thing. Yeah, I think 13 transactions will get a freebie, and that's even better considering there are some of these that require like 3 reds and 2 greens and 2 whatevers. Stuff like that really helps. That's a lot of free stuff. I'm just getting on the fly. How's oil doing? A couple of melees going on. Not too bad though. How's storage? Yeah, the stuff we're pulling in is just, like I said, it's keeping the lights on. It's not enough to fuel everything. But stuff's going good. Another quick errand run, I suppose. Having all these chests around might come off as very daunting, but it's been very good for us. I'm still not too sure what I want to do about these turrets. Castle turrets, I think they were called. If this hallway was wider, which we will get to, this might be a really neat way for us to get oil production, but I've already put oil in the boiler room because that made sense, cause water. Oh, okay. Yeah, they really can't mess with this. Can't really interact with it. Which is fine. I'm looking really forward to a lot of the late game tech. Oh, right. I have these things I was doing. Cool. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 left is what I need. Cool, and that's exactly what I've got. Nice. Real nice. I might do productivity modules in blue as well. If blue was a shortcoming, we could easily add 3 more fabrications there, but not really that big of a deal. Oh, this coffee needs more coffee in it. I still don't feel awake. Lucid dreaming? Maybe that's where I'm mentally at right now? Just wee. Alright. I think we should warp. These attacks are becoming frequent enough that it's starting to cost me money. And by money, I obviously mean resources, time, talent, whatever. Mining productivity, yep. This is going to be twice as fast. If not, faster to research. I'm actually slowing it down now because of the productivity modules. What's our minus speed? Well, we do have still plus 35 speed because of our boosts, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, we're not taking that much of a hit. The heck? A warp nuke? What's a regular nuke? Damage 400, 1,000 times 100, 1,000 times 400, 2,000 times 400. Holy crap. Destabilizes surrounding warp space at a specific frequency that only affects the targeted materials. I don't really know what that means. Area of effect size 35. Area of effect size 9? Oh no, 35. Huh. I was like, holy craps. 9 doesn't sound right. 35 sounds amazing, though. So, okay, it's the same size as an atomic bomb, but it's way more damage. Which is weird because I've never had to drop 2 nukes before. Maybe there's new monsters or bosses or something where I need warp atomics? I don't know. We got 4 minutes. Yeah, and it's starting to get a little heavy now. Let's get to our next place. Let's get to our next area, then we'll call us an episode. Do I need to do any more errand running right now? Not really. Not really. Now it's just a long, chill zone all the way to mining productivity. Do we add a few more labs now that we've slowed it down? Nah. I keep flip-flopping with what I can change and what I should change. I can change a lot of machines to do different stuff. Should I change it? I don't know. I don't know if that brings me joy, so to speak. Oh, something's actively being damaged? Oh, okay. Those things are probably out of ammunition. These things are definitely out of ammunition. Oh, I wasn't done. Hey. That looks better. I'll go upstairs, get some ammunition, and then we'll double check the left side as well. Brilliant. Yeah, get that all in. And you can have the rest of that. Check this left harvester, and then I'll go get oil, and then we'll just wrap up and get out of here. 35 is fine, but it's a little low, actually. There we go. 50s all around. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Cool. Stuff got attacked, but definitely not for long, so that works out nicely. Yeah, this is where construction bots would be amazing, because then I don't have to worry about farting about with all this. It's just pack it up and move out. Autobots, roll out. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Minute 35. Let's go grab our harvesters, because I can. Saves me a little bit of time in the next world. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. I thought I fixed you. A little bit of a bang-up job, no problem. Alright. Works for me. Gotten all of our things. Let's take a look and watch the world burn. We could have stuck around for longer. There's nothing really compulsing me to leave other than the economic cost of keeping all these turrets online. And I kind of want to be, you know, if I could save a little bit of iron, not just by harvesting iron, but if I could save a little bit of iron and copper and steel just by knowing when to warp, that's pretty smart too. At least I think. Oop. Alright, we're going to warp. We get quickly set up, and then we'll call this an episode. Static in the air means copper, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Dolly. Oh, yes. Also, construction bots would be brilliant with clearing out forests. This isn't difficult, but if it's another thing I can automate, amazing, right? That's kind of the name of the game. Right harvester. Just double down on copper? I don't know. Maybe? That looks really annoying to deal with, so I'm not going to deal with it. That's my stance on that. Cool. It's a copper parade, everybody. I don't need water, and we're just going to let the radar scans for oil. So let's call this here. Thank y'all for joining me. My name's JohnMegacycle. Another episode of Factorio's in the books, and I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.